Everybody, this is Jewelyn. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my home here in Santa Monica, California. Welcome to another Planting with Jewelyn. I just woke up from a power nap because I got up really early to go to the beach for the first time, to go back to my normal routine of working out at the beach with Evie in the morning. That's one of my favorite things to do here in my little bubble. Lockdowns are slowly changing. So here in Santa Monica and Los Angeles, the lockdown is slowly being lifted, so I was able to go to the beach this morning and actually yesterday afternoon for a nice walk with my best friend who's about to give birth in a month, Diana. It was really nice to be outdoors and be outdoors safely. So in today's video, I wanted to do something casual. I just woke up from a power nap, and before I go ahead and make me a late lunch, because right now it's like 5 p.m. oh my goodness, I want to take care of a bunch of plant cuttings from several different plant friends that have just been sitting by the greenhouse, and I really want to either set them up in a planter or in a nursery planter and into the greenhouse, either way. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's get started. So before we start planting, I need to give Carrie a shout out for this little baby here. I don't know the exact name of him, but he kind of looks like a pine cone. And this was given to me from the plant haul that I shared a whole separate video on, that she gifted me a couple weeks ago. It's just that he was on the shelf blending in with everybody else, and I totally forgot to mention him, that he was part of the haul. So I actually should plant him up first, and I'm thinking I'm gonna plant him up in one of those small planters that my subscriber Jill had gifted me. I have 6 of these left, so it's going to be interesting to see what 6 small little babies are going to make their home in these cute little terracottas. I just love having little terracottas. I'm looking at my succulent shelf right now, and it's just so cute to see little terracottas and small little babies in them. So precious. So I wanted to plant this one up first. I felt really bad from that video. I was so upset that I didn't include him in the haul. Poor guy, he was forgotten. So if any of you guys know the ID on this little guy, let me know in the comments down below. He's so cute. Next handful of cuttings are from my subscriber in Santa Clarita, Candy. This was our 3rd trade, and she gave me a bunch of plant cuttings as a gift, so that was very sweet of her. I actually shared some with Sonia and Tanya, so they also got plant love from my subscriber that I decided to give them as well from my haul. So I have these euphorbias here, which I always see at plant nurseries, and I've never purchased them myself, so I want to go ahead and plant it up, and I'm thinking probably in one of these terracottas, and then I don't have to worry about repotting them. These will probably root fairly easy. So if I can style them nicely in here. I gave Sonia also a few of these to have, so that was nice that there was enough for me to share and still have a full little planter of them for myself as well. The weather here is so perfect, absolutely gorgeous, and Las Vegas actually opened up for social distance dining a couple days ago, the day before Mother's Day. So my co-workers are dancing with a mask, so I'm gonna have to make one because I will be going back at the end of the month for work, so it'll be interesting to see what I come up with. But I think my DIY and sewing skills, I should be okay. But looking forward to seeing my mom. If you guys haven't checked out the Mother's Day video that I made special for my mom and my grandma on the vlog channel, check it out. Looking forward to seeing my mom again. Okay, so look at this. How cute is this? And I know at least there's tons of cuttings, so if I wanted to gift some, trade some, I can always pull from there to share with my plant friends. Okay, another cute baby that and here's some cute cuttings of some copper spoons. I don't have copper spoons, so I would like to maybe plant them maybe in a low bowl. Might be cute. Just the way how the cuttings look like. These are also from my subscriber Joe. I think most of the planters in here, 90% of the terracotta here is from my subscriber Jill. Just in case I need a pop of color, I have some ceramic planters here, blue and white, of course. So, oh, actually, the copper in these cuttings here really pop on the terracotta, so that's cute. It's interesting because I've been getting spoons as gifts from my plant friends. Sonia gave me a really big silver spoon from her yard, and I will do another planting with Jewelyn, if not today, tomorrow, planting up rooted plant babies from my plant friends. These are all cuttings in today's video. They needed to be taken care of first because they've been sitting for a while, and I feel really bad. It's just I was really focused on creating my 200th episode for the vlog channel and my Mother's Day video that I didn't get a chance to do any planting. Those are time sensitive videos, so I put all planting on the side. These are interesting curved cuttings, so I'm trying to plant them up so that when they do root up, maybe they'll start growing in different directions. If not, I'm gonna have to make some cuts so that they stand up straight. But the cutting of the stem, they're all on the curvy side, so I'm trying to work with styling them and not hurting them and still being able to get the end of the cutting in soil. Okay, I'm not gonna touch this one anymore. This is it. So for now, it'll be in here and I'll check on it. I did the best I could with the way how the curved end were in the cuttings. So for now, it'll be in this low bowl until further notice. How cute this is. Let's see if this variegated elephant squish is gonna do okay in this terracotta. If it starts looking sad, I'll pull it out and put it back into the greenhouse. But nothing like a little pop-up variegation on the succulent shelf. I'm sure I can find room for this little guy here. Cute. She also gave me a cutting of this, I want to say euphorbia. I actually have this, so let me go and grab multiple pots for situations like this. So as you see, these are mine, and I want to put them together. I think this one could blend in. Take a look at that. I'm trying to look if I have any more. Okay, let's put you together. Do I want to put you back in the same planter or no? I like the pops of white and cobalt blue. So maybe you'll just go back in this planter. It's fine. Just added you in with mine. It was so nice and interesting to do my first live the other day. I will try to do more lives in the future, and I think I was talking with different friends of mine that I should maybe do it at night, like 10 p.m. my time in the patio, because I never film at night, and the patio's ambiance with the garden lights and the fountain is such a mood. And then my subscribers in Europe, on that part of the world, they can tune in the morning, so it's more chances of more people logging onto the live. So here you go, there's mines in there in the mix, and I don't want to mess with them too much, but that's good enough. So stay tuned for Planting with Jewelyn live nighttime edition in the patio. It's gonna be fun. Fire stick cuttings, I gave a bunch that Sonia gave me to Tanya because she has a yard. Fire sticks do really good in yards. These came from Sonia's yard. She gifted me a rooted one from her yard, but I want to go ahead and maybe put this in terracotta. I'm thinking perhaps maybe for a pop of color in the front of my studio. Once I get all of these plantings done, I have maybe 2 or 3 more planting with Jewelyns, and then a clean with me organizing my leftover planters. Then I can go ahead and film the plant tour, and my goal is to film it before I go to Vegas. So in the next 2 weeks, I would like to film my spring 2020 plant tour. I think this is good enough. These root really easy. I have more in my greenhouse. I'm thinking from another plant friend in the past. I don't know who. That's, I guess, a good problem to have. Plant friends giving me cuttings that to the point where I don't know who, because I have lots coming and going. All right, it's an interesting look. You'll root easy. Cuttings were from my plant friend Sonia, and the planter was from my subscriber Jill. I love that. I love when like these planters and cuttings didn't even come from me. It's cool to see them link up together. I was like, what is that noise? But now I know what that noise is. It's the pine cones from the pine tree. They'll hit the studio roof and make a big noise and topple down. I use them to like help keep my opuntias standing up like little clutches. I have these Echeverrias here. Look at this. From Sonia's collection. And I want to somehow style them. So let's go ahead and do that now, because there's a bunch and they've been sitting and I want to take care of them. I see them. These are a lot. Okay, I need to figure out. I'm looking. I like the pop of blue. I can't have all of them together, great. So maybe something like this for a pop of color. If not, I have to think if I have bigger terracottas. Makes me nervous. Now, several things I could do. Because it's growing like this, I could take all of these bottom petals off and make more babies. Let me see what they look like before I do that. Be very gentle. I don't want them falling apart. Or I could use this bolt style planter. Let's see. It might just work out in that planter. Something along the lines of this, perhaps. What do you guys think? I don't want them falling apart on me. Look how interesting this one is. All the little babies on the bottom. I might take that out to propagate. I just hate to take it apart from the mommy. Let's pull this one off. I may just do it. Fix it up now. Difficult. Echeverrias can get long and leggy. You just kind of gotta work with them. This one is interesting too. Take a look at this one. What am I gonna do with you? Okay. This is stressful. I don't want to ruin them. And they're so pretty. And I don't want to get my prints on it either. Okay. Let's put more soil. Yeah, more soil. Okay. Let me figure it out. Okay. Let's take these bottom ones off. And we'll make more babies out of these. Okay, so the stem is exposed. We'll do something like this. Something along the lines of this. Okay. Take these little babies off from their mommy. Sorry. It'll all work out in the end. Clean it up. We'll take these bottom ones off to propagate. Decisions. There's so many ways you can do it. Alright, I want to try to keep the rest. So, hey, maybe you guys can go in a different style planter since I'm trying to restyle you. Put your interesting stems here. Okay, here's another one. Let's take the bottom off. These will callus over, and I like to just stick the babies back on the planter, on the soil of that mother plant, and they'll just grow new pups right there. And at least I know who the mother plant is, and it doesn't take up a lot of real estate. Because my succulent tray that I've been using for the last 4 or 5 years, I have my tradescantias in. I did that one night out here in the patio. Difficult. Okay. Got this. Do something along the lines of this. For now. And then let's see what's going on with this. Obviously I want to keep this, but it's growing funny as you can see, so let's take it apart. This can always be temporary housing for them, and then when I see a better planter situation for them, or who knows, I might be able to do that now once I see them in their new shape. This might just be a good setup for them temporarily until they get bigger, and then we can move them around. But for now, I think I want to set them up like this in this planter. Give them room to grow. All be together like a happy little family. Making the best out of the shapes that they're grown into without having to take them apart. Okay, so all these petals here. So here's all the future pups here. Look at this. Okay, so here's all the future pups. Take a look at that. Okay, just for now, because I don't want to lose you, let's put you in this nursery planter. So this, I'm just going to let callus over. Once they're callus over in a day or two, I'll just lay them in this planter. But for now, this is the setup, just so that they're all together. And then once they start taking shape, then I might want to put them in a terracotta. But for now, at least they're all together. And imagine all those pups just fills up the rest of the space. That'd be super cute too. Last but not least, I have these little snowball babies. This is for my subscriber Candy. She gave it to me as a gift. And actually I had this snowball and my mother plant was super big, and the rain got to it, and that was it. The rest was history. So now that I see, let's fill up the whole thing with soil too. So that was nice that she gave me these cuttings, because my mother plant like this died from too much rain. And it was a plant that I had for like 4 years, so that was unfortunate. So these will just live in this cute little planter. Take a look at that. So tiny, I don't want to mess with it, but it'll get settled. Guys, that is gonna wrap up today's planting with Jewelyn. I'm sitting on the ground with my plant babies in front of the fountain. It's such a gorgeous day, and we probably have about 2 more hours of daylight, and now with the patio so open, I might be able to do another planting with Jewelyn. The next one I want to do is planting up the rooted babies that my plant friends or subscribers gave me, that will go either in their next home or into the greenhouse. So stay tuned for that. I might film it right after this, if not tomorrow. So I'm really glad I was able to take care of the cuttings from my plant friends and subscribers, because they've been sitting now for a week or more, and I finally had time to do this. So I'm glad I was able to set this up here with the way how they were growing, and I can't wait to see the pups grow too. And then maybe they just might stay in this planter, maybe not. They might go in a terracotta or maybe a cobalt blue planter. That would be cute. I have more fire sticks, and I think it's gonna look cute with the pop of color in the front of the studio. I added my subscribers cutting to my rooted babies. I want to say these are euphorbias, and I have all of these cuttings in a terracotta from my subscriber Jill. So these terracottas here in today's videos are all from my subscriber Jill. So thank you, Jill. I think I have maybe less than 10 left, and then I have used up all of the planters that I kept for me. And I have the copper spoons here, and I got this weird little guy here from Mercari. Copper spoons, variegated elephant's bush, and these little snowball mammillarias are from my subscriber Candy in Santa Clarita that she gifted me. So all from different plant friends and subscribers. So thank you guys so much. I hope this inspires you to plant trade, plant gift. I love being able to share plant love whenever I can with my subscribers, with my plant friends. I love being able to share with my plant friends. So I hope this inspires you, the give and take of plant love and plant life. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Subscribe for daily uploads between the main channel Monday through Thursday and the vlog channel Friday through Sunday. You get a video each and every day. Before I end today's video, I want to do a plant friend shout out. I feel like I rarely do these anymore, but anytime I do a planting with Jewelyn video, I like to do this. So today's plant friend shout out is going to Cherie. Hope I'm pronouncing that correct. And she says here, what a huge effort, but it was worth it. Greetings from Australia. And that was for my planting with Jewelyn with my big prickly babies in front of the house, and that was a huge effort, but I'm glad I did it. So thank you guys so much for supporting me. Check out the vlog channel, go ahead and check it out. I vlog every day, so you get to see the behind the scenes of what it's like to live in my studio with hundreds and hundreds of plants, and you get to see everyday life. And I like sharing that side. And you get to see what life was like for me in quarantine, because by the time this video goes up, I will have probably already have gone to Las Vegas and maybe back. So it's going to be interesting to see everything unfold after being in self-isolation for a very long time. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Until next time, aloha from Santa Monica, California. Bye.